I guess so you get it's all recorded. Would you guys mind that, or what do you guys want? Raise your hand if you want from the beginning, Sensei. I guess. What do you guys want then? No one raised their hand, or you guys don't care? So speak out. Speak up. Yes, Hannah, tell me. I don't have to. If you guys don't sleep, I don't have to review the test. Does anyone want me to run the review the test? Who wants me to go from the yes? But should I go from the beginning, or should you? Because we went from yesterday. Should I do it from yesterday? What should I do? I'm recording this right now, and my class is not being responsive. Oh, that's true. That's true. It's my okay. Be honest. Actually, I'd rather you lie to me. Yeah, go ahead, lie. Say something cool.
We should do more math.
That's what I like. That's what I like. Okay, go ahead. Should I do it? Go ahead.
But for real, like, all I need really is I just want to have like the topics that are gonna be on the test. So, 'cause I was like,
No, that's you, bro. That's you.
Well, then I don't know. What do you want,
You
Greta?
literally look up YouTube.
Because you want to look them up on YouTube, see what the topics are.
Yeah, and my parents forced me to review them. That's like kind of.
Well, okay, fine. What are you going to say, Diana? You're going to say something.
Can we just go from where we left off yesterday?
Okay, who would like to just go from where we left off yesterday? Okay, that's what we'll do. But then I won't get it all on recorded, but then you just want the topic. So, but I'm recording this. So let's see. Think.
Oh.
Describe the pattern below. That's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going to click through right. Just say, hey, what's the pattern? You guys, what's the pattern here? Is it arithmetic or geometric? And I'm adding 5, right? So to add this, we say it's arithmetic. We're adding 5, right? Pretty straightforward. We could get that. That's one. Are these the patterns that we're getting on the test? I mean, they're going to be different, but they're going to be the same. I don't know what to say. Now, what is the nth term, right? So remember, there's 2 ways we can do the nth term. I'm just going to, you guys don't have to write something. So just for the recording's sake, the nth term, what should I do? The table or should I do the, what do you guys want to see for the video? I'm hearing table, no other responses. Okay. So the table, right? You go like this. We have the n, the a sub n. I have the first term. My first term is 1. My second term is 6. But what is my 0 term or my starting value? I am adding 5, so I take away 5. So what's it going to be? Minus 4. So it's going to be a sub n. My common difference is add 5. So I'm going to say it's 5n minus 4. There you go. By the way, if I started from where I left off from yesterday, just so you guys know, I'm just reteaching that. Yeah, because I went over everything, I think. I'm pretty sure. But let's see. So anyway, that's that. Pause it on the video if you need to do that on your own. Okay, so so now here's a new one. But what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to do it this way. We're going to go a sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. You guys don't have to write this down if you don't want. We've done this yesterday. You could do the table if you'd like. But I know a sub n equals a sub 1 is 5 plus n minus 1. What am I doing here? What's my common difference? I'm adding 7, right? I'm adding 7? I think that's right. Add 7. So it's 7 minus 1 times d. And we just go ahead and solve. 5 plus 6d, or 6d plus 5. Wait, I did something wrong there.
You put a 7 where the end is.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Oh, it's supposed to be. Okay, wait, stop. Forget that. I did that wrong on the video. What did I do wrong?
Erase. Isn't the d supposed to be 7?
Yeah, that's right. I put the D. A sub n equals A sub n equals 5 plus n minus 1, right? Times my common difference, which is 7. There we go. Hey, you have bad days? Sometimes I have bad days.
I ripped my paper.
Plus, I understand. That's why I want to be a garbage man. You don't have to deal with this crap. Okay. They get paid well.
In New York, they like on paper.
So I distribute the 7. 5 minus 7 is what? 7 and minus 2. And there's my equation. Sorry, Omari. That's.
You have tape?
Do I have tape? I think so, but I'm not going to get it now because I'm being recorded. I don't want to see.
No,
So-
can I get it?
7n minus 2. I think it's somewhere in my drawer. I don't know where. Oh, there. Okay, thanks. Okay, so moving on. What's this one? Write in summation notation. Oh, write in summation notation. You guys remember to do that? Write this in summation notation. So now we're doing it in summation notation. I'm just going to do. Let's do this as a class because you guys, we did this yesterday. But you don't look at your notes. Tell me what to put here. Okay, there's my summation notation.
7 on the
Actually, before I do that, let's figure out what the pattern is. Think, what's the pattern? Plus 3, plus 3. So I'm gonna go a sub n because I messed up the last time. Why does it get narrow like that? A sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 time. Of course, you can do the table. You guys probably like the table. That's fine. 7
What are you doing?
plus.
Sorry, I don't know what you were doing.
Okay. Since we're reviewing, who knows what I'm doing? Who knows what I'm doing right now?
I know what you're doing, but why are you doing it?
I'm answering the question in summation notation.
You didn't do it like
Okay. Okay. You're criticizing the teacher. Everyone, you guys think you're all that. I'm all that.
Teaches himself and then does another thing.
Summation notation. There are 3 parts of the summation notation. What goes here? What goes in the bottom part? The first term. Usually it's n equals 1. What goes here? What goes here? The last term, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. But what goes here? What goes here in this spot right here? What goes there? The formula, right? The rule. I'm making the rule that goes here. I'm finding the rule first.
Oh, I thought you said
I'm finding the rule. What's the rule? You have to find the common difference. And what is the 0 term, right? So I got to find the rule. So like, I think you guys like the table, but anyway, the table is n, a sub n. I got my first term. I got my second term. My first term is 7. My second term is 10. My 0 term, since I'm adding 3, will be what in Spanish? Corazon. Thank you. Right? So my rule is, I'm going to write up here. A sub n equals 3n plus 4. Right? Is that too fast? That's my rule. So now 3n plus 4, that's my rule. But I just like to practice this. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Am I like in the way of the camera with this? I don't know how this works. A sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. What do I put for my a sub 1? Class, what do I do? What do I put there? So we can move on. 7 plus n minus 1. What do I put for my d? 3. So 3n 3n minus 3. 7 minus 3 is 4. Okay, that's my rule. That's my rule. I just got to find the rule, right? Anyway, let's 3n plus 4 is the rule. 3n plus 4. So we have here 3n plus 4 is the rule. So let's go our summation notation. What do I put on the bottom? N equals 1. We could do I, but we have n there, so do n equals 1. When you see a set of numbers like that, always assume this is the first term. Unless they tell you it's not the first term, assume it's the first term. Well, I mean, they could give you a table, and they can go like this, n, a sub n, a sub, why is it not right? And they can, why is it not writing? Why is it not writing? It freeze? So they could say 10 and then 7, right? If you're given a table and they tell you what the term is. But if they don't tell you what the term is, assume that that's the first term. But I can't write on my thing anymore, so I want to. Oh, now it's going. What's my last term? Why is it 4, right? And then what do I put here? 3n plus 4. And that's your summation notation. That's for something different. That's to find the arithmetic rule. This is summation. What does the summation tell me? What is this telling me? You're adding these up. If you see addition, and if I ask for summation notation, you need to put that big, funny-looking Greek E called sigma. Sabrina, are we good?
Yeah.
Sure? Okay. Okay. So anyway, that's the answer. Okay. Now solve the sum. Okay? You guys don't have to do this, but what is this telling me? I start with my, now this looks, it's not going to look like this on the test, should be I's here, but I start with the first term, right? And then I go with the sixth term. So this means I'm going to go with my table here, and, well, that's I, so I, oh my gosh. Okay, so it's telling me, is this going to write now? Yeah, it should. It's telling me I and a sub I. But anyway, my first term means I plug in 1 here. 5 times 1 is 5. My second term is 5 times 2, 10. My third term is 15. I can do that all the way to what term? To the sixth term, right? So I'm running out of room here. Do I have more room on this? Oh, I have the answers there. So it's, wait, oh my gosh. Oh, there's the answer, 105. So I'm going to take my first term, which is 5, my second term, which is 10, my, can you guys see that there? My third term is 15. What's my fourth term? 20. What's my fifth term? 25. And what's my sixth term? 30. And you just add all of those up and you get your answer. Right? First term is 5 times 1, 5. Second term is 5 times 2, 10. Third term is 5 times 3, 15. Fourth, and so forth. Right? And so you add them all up, what do you get? 105. I know, this is terrible. You guys, I should let you guys sleep if you want. You don't have to. Okay. Find the sum. So now we have to find the sum, but what do we notice about this? It's the squared. So there's the formula. You guys remember what the formula is? N times n plus 1 times 2n plus 1, all divided by 6. I know. So when do we know to use this? When it's squared. And what's my n? Nine. It's this top number. So you do 9. So I don't have room to do this here. Here's the answer, 285. Let's see, how can I edit, duplicate? I think that did it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, no. So I'm gonna solve it real quick. Do I feel like I'm wasting your time, guys? I mean, I know you guys, we did this yesterday. So it's gonna be, so I think I have more room here. So anyway, let's try to solve it real quick. So we solve it. Okay, I know I'm in the way, but I wanna plug in 9 for my n. So it's gonna be 9 times 9 plus 1 times 2 times 9 plus 1 all over 6. You just plug in 9 for n. So 9 times 10 times 18 plus 1 is 19, right? Am I right? Is anyone paying attention? Divided by 6. So you go 9 times 10 times 19 divided by 6. Okay, sounds good. What's going on here? 285. Is that what you guys got or no?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I said something else. So that'll be 285. Now, that was all we did yesterday. Here's today's stuff, which is what we just did today. So, write a rule with the given information. Okay. You guys want to try this?
Yeah.
I feel like I should pause this. I'm going to pause it. Actually, you guys fast forward it. You guys, you know what? I feel like we have 20 minutes. I feel like I should have you guys doing this in your groups and practice it in your groups. You want to practice it in your groups? I know you guys hate going. Transform. Go in your groups. Transform in your groups. You guys are going to fast forward this because we're just doing this in our groups. Topics. I'll do the topics while you guys are transferring the groups for Alexis. We did it before, but the topics is going to be arithmetic versus geometric. Arithmetic versus geometric. Summation notation. Summation notation. And finding geometric. Oh, by the way, Alexis, all the topics are here. Solving rational equations. Defining and using
only those ones, though, right?
Huh?
Only those ones.
Just those. They're all right there. Okay, you guys, you're solving it. Sorry, I'm like all over the place. I'm just all over. I'm gonna pause and let you guys figure that out. So this one, you're not given the first term, right? You're given the 13th term and the common difference. So go ahead. See if you can figure that out. We just did that. You can go your own way. Go your own way. Make sure you know how to do this, because guess what? This is what you're being quizzed on tomorrow. If you can't do it now with your friends, you think you'll be able to do it by yourself? No, you're wrong, Alexis.
My friends just trying.
Oh yeah, unless you have bad friends. Bad influences. Are your friends a good influence or a bad influence?
Well, no,
I'm gonna do the first step here. See if you guys got this. Oh, it's brown. That's gross. A sub n, a sub 1. How did it turn brown? Okay. So we're given the 13th term. Did you guys do this? 42 equals a sub 1 times 13 minus 1 times d. Not d. What should I put instead of d? Corazon. Why did I do that? So I can solve for the first term.
No, I said, why did you
I
say
thought
that?
you fell like.
Wait, what? Why did I what?
I said, why did you say that?
What?
What was mine?
That's how you say floor in Spanish.
Yeah.
Right, Luisa?
Corazon.
No, dos, tres, corazón. How do you say? You guys speak Spanish?
And then after for 5 you say flaca.
Huh?
For 5 you say flaca.
Flaca, that means skinny girl.
That's
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
It
Does it really mean that?
Yeah.
And those long donuts,
Oh, what?
that means diarrhea.
What?
He said the
It's not, you get at Costco with the cinnamon on them. I we talked about that. It means diarrhea in Spanish.
He said, I thought you talking about actual milk.
I know me too.
Well, what do you call those things?
A churro.
Yeah, that's right, churro. That means
Churro.
diarrhea in Spanish, doesn't it?
Churro. Change the last letter to an O instead of a U.
Well, churro. I'm just kidding. Okay, so, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and solve. Did you guys get the equation for this? 42 equals, this is supposed to be a plus there. 12 times 4 is a sub 1 plus 48. Right? Did you guys get that? I want to make sure I'm not wrong. And then I subtract 48 on both sides. And I get -6 as my a sub 1. Do you guys get that? -6? So, but now, because there's a lot of steps, I still have to find my rule. So a sub 1 equals -6. Clear that. Write it up here. I don't like brown. So we say a sub 1. Oh, that's a weird color. -6. So we're going to go. Now, again, you can do the table at this point. You can do the table. A sub n equals -6 plus n minus 1 times 4. Then I say -6 plus 4n minus 4. -6 minus 4. Combine them. -10. So 4n minus 10. Is that what you guys got? I want to make sure I'm right. Could be wrong. Hopefully I'm right. Let me check my answer. Anyway, that's how you do that. People in TV land. I bet no one's going to watch this review. Sure.
My friends didn't even watch the whole thing, like only 2 hours last time. They
Huh?
watched it with me.
Your parents did?
Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
They told me that I'm not gonna fail the test. I'm gonna take over some.
What if they watch
And then, but then I got an answer.
So it helped?
Yeah. No, it was like the
Okay. Here's the last one. I want you guys to do this in your groups. This is the hardest, in my opinion, this is the hardest question on the test.
It's on the test. That's the hardest one.
In my opinion, I think this is the hardest. What do you think? I just reviewed everything that's on the quiz. What do you think is the hardest one of everything that I did? I mean, summation notation's not that bad, I don't think, right? Is it? Am I wrong? I don't know. Which one do you guys think is the hardest one?
Are the patterns going to be hard?
Huh?
Are the patterns hard?
The patterns?
Like, trying to figure
Oh
out-
no, they won't be hard.
Because the ones on the homework were.
Yes, I know. They won't be like that. They'll just be
Okay.
arithmetic or geometric patterns. Where you add, find a common difference or a common ratio. Where you add or you multiply. I think there's like 7 or something.
Like, how she usual,
Maybe like 9. 7 or 9. I know the less you have, if you miss one, it really screws you over, right? You have more questions, you miss one, it doesn't screw you over so bad. I'm gonna do the first step. I'm gonna show TV Land the first step. Is this thing still recording? It is. So remember our formula is a sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. So I have here, I have the 7th term, which is 58, the 11th term, which is 94. So I'm going to go ahead and write all that out. I'm going to skip a couple steps so you guys know. Let's see if you guys got this. I'm talking to the TV more than you guys, but if you guys want to ask questions, you're more than welcome to. So this I'm going to say 58 equals a sub 1, which I don't have, plus, now I'm going to do this in my head. So you guys, n minus 1, 7 minus 1. What do I put here? Actually, let's go back. What if? So I do 7 minus 1, which is 6d. 6d, right? And then my other one, I'm going to do, what color should I do? Any suggestions? Blue, I guess. No, brown's gross. 94 equals a sub 1 plus, now I do 11 minus 1, 10d. And then what do I do? Did you guys get the d? Raise your hand if your group got the d. Okay, so now I'm going to subtract, but instead of subtracting, I'm going to make all these the opposite because I think that's easier. 58 minus 94. What's 58 minus 94? Someone tell me. Negative 36? Wait, 14? 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, so I'll say negative 36 equals, that cancels out. 6d minus 10d is negative 4d. And then I divide by negative 4, and I get d equals 9, right? You guys get d equals 9? Raise your hand if your group got d equals 9, just so I know. Are there questions? D equals 9. So I'm going to erase this. So I'll continue. So we have here d equals 9. Now I got to figure out my a sub 1. I have my common difference. Now I need my a sub 1. So I'm going to rewrite my equation here. I have here, how much time do we have left? 10 minutes. A sub 1 equals, no, not a sub 1, hang on. A sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. I need to find my a sub 1. I have my d. So I'm going to say, I'm going to pick a point. Which point do you guys want to plug in here? Anyone pay attention? A sub 7. Thank you, Daisy. I appreciate it. You're really helping me out. I don't feel like I'm all by myself. 58 equals a sub 1. I don't know what that is. Plus n minus 1, 7 minus 1. We'll say 6, well, 7 minus 1 times my common difference, 9. So it'll be 58 equals a sub 1. 7 minus 1 is 6 times 9 is 54. Then I subtract I'm going to subtract 54 on both sides. And I have 4 equals a sub 1. Okay, so I have a sub 1 is 4, d equals 9. Okay, so now I have all the information that I need. So I have a sub 1 is 4. My common difference is 9. What's the last thing I need to do? Plug it into my original equation. A sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. I just plug it in, that equation, and I'll be done. So I have a sub n equals 4 plus n minus 1 times my common difference, 9. And you just multiply it all out. And I say 4 plus 9n minus 9. 4 minus 9 is negative 5. So it'll be 9n minus 5 is my a sub n. And that is my answer. I think. How can I check? You plug in 11, you should get 94. 99 minus 5 is 94. Plug in, I should do it. 9 times 11 minus 5. I plug in 11, I should get 94. 99 minus 5 is 94. So now I know my answer is correct. You just plug it in and you have it. How many of you got 9n minus 5 with that? Okay, so it's just a lot of steps, but it's not that challenging, I think. And I think that's it. I think that's all we got. Okay. So you guys have a couple things. You have this due, and you have a quiz tomorrow. But I promise you I won't give you any homework over the break. Go ahead and transform. And that's it. I'm stopping this recording. I'm going to stop recording. Good job. I don't know if anyone's going to watch this, but whatever. Did I stop recording? I'm stopping the recording. Make sure you like and subscribe and watch my turkey video over Thanksgiving.